Hello, Covenant friends. It's Miss Phoebe, and this is week 4 for Compassion in Action. And this week, our focus is on words of affirmation. And that means that those are words that we use to help support and lift up other people. Our words can be so powerful and can literally change lives. And in this case, we're talking about changing lives for the better, for helping other people feel supported and loved. And we're going to show compassion that way. In your supply box, you have some sidewalk chalk. So one suggestion is for you to write some positive sayings or even drawings in your driveway or on a sidewalk, and then take some pictures and share them with Miss Jen. Some other ways that you could certainly show words of affirmation would be to write a letter to somebody, or to make some uplifting messages on like poster paper. You could put them in your window so that people who are walking by could see them, or even drop them off to somebody else and surprise them and ask them if they'd be willing to put them in their window to share and spread love and positivity. Another idea would be to maybe put surprise some people with post-it notes with words of affirmation. I used to like to do this in my kids' lunch boxes. I would put little messages in their lunch boxes. I'm wondering if any of your parents do that for you as well. Okay. And then a second idea is to create a high five. And I'm going to end up showing you pictures of all of these at the very end of this week's video. But high fives are ways that we bring each other together and we help support one another, because a high five is just a great way to really show that you're together and that you're with a group. And so you have some paper in your supply box. First thing I'm going to ask you to do is ask somebody to help trace your hand. And then you're going to cut this hand out and you're going to write a little note to somebody. I wrote one to my grandma. I said, Dear Grandma, I love to go on creek walks with you. Looking for crayfish and frogs is my favorite thing to do in the creek. I also love walking and talking with you. Love, Phoebe. And then I addressed an envelope that I'm going to end up putting this in the mail to my grandma. And she is going to be so surprised to receive a high five from me. And I just know that she's going to have the biggest smile on her face by receiving my high five. And isn't it just always fun to receive mail? Okay. All right. So that's another idea, is to think of someone that you could send a high five to and absolutely bring the biggest smile on their face, all because of your thoughtfulness. Okay? All right. So I'm going to have you take a look at some sidewalk chalk that we did at my home, as well as you will have a chance to see my little high five that I made. Okay? All right. Sit tight. Take a look at this. Okay, I hope you enjoyed seeing our sidewalk chalk and the high five that I made. I hope you have a great week. I can't wait to see the things that you did this week for your compassion and action activities. And I will see you next week. Bye.